Hello, everyone, and welcome to iReadit, bringing you your daily dose of the internet for Tuesday, January 30th, 2018. I'm Michael Schwahn.
And I'm Nathan Wood.
Everyone, please remember that you can help support our show by going to patreon.com/dailyinternet and submit the stories that you would like us to talk about to our subreddit, which is our iRedditcast, or via email, which is feedback.ireddit@gmail.com. So, Nathan, how are you today, sir?
Well, about to be a lot better when I can get off and do Monster Hunter. Oh, god damn it, I left my bathroom light on and now the fan's going.
I can't hear it if it makes you feel better.
That does. I'll just leave it going for now then.
So.
It's probably because of my shitty microphone. Not my good one. You know, that's right here.
Chadwick immediately asked, how about that State of the Union regarding Donald Trump's President of the United States State of the Union address that was given tonight, because he has now been in office for a year, and that's just the thing the president does once a year regardless of the president. I have not seen it.
Neither have I.
Like, I got off work, and I went and picked up the kiddo, and I knew that we were going to be late, so instead of going to the store after the show, I went to the store before the show. So I got home maybe about 30 minutes ago, put away all the groceries, and got things ready for the show. So I've not had a chance to watch it yet, but I will do so probably after the show.
I went to the post office and got fucked.
Nice. At the post office?
Yeah, it was not a fun fucking.
Oh, that's unfortunate, buddy. What happened?
Yeah. Well, see, I've been having this problem where my mail won't, actually show up in my mailbox, and we'll get it like 10 days later saying, hey, you parked too close to your mailbox. You should, not fucking do that anymore. Except we don't park too close to the mailbox. And so we left them a note, and they gave us a printout of proper parking etiquette when it comes to mailboxes. And I will guarantee you I can walk up and down my street, and there is, more than half of the street is closer to their mailbox than we are. So I didn't get my paycheck because of that. And because of that, I might be late because it's on hold for 10 fucking days.
That's insane.
Yeah. So I went to the post office today to talk to them. And they told me, oh, that postman is out right now. We can't get your mail because it's in there. And we're going to talk to him about that. And that's it. And that's after I had to wait like 20 minutes in line.
Good luck.
And then another 10 minutes while they went to the back to look. So I'm pretty fucking pissed.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I got to be reminded what it means to be an adult today. And that is, we got paid today. Well, I got paid. You're apparently working on getting paid. And so there's like there's a game that came out on Friday that I want. There's a game that comes out this Thursday that I want. And then there's a game that comes out in like a month there's two games that came out. Try it again. There's a game that came out Friday, game that came out today, a game that comes out, maybe it comes out tomorrow, whatever. Another game that comes out this week, and then a game that comes out in a month, all of which that are expensive, and I want them. And instead I went and bought groceries.
You disappointment.
I know.
I'm starving. I've not eaten very much at all in the past several days except for a protein bar, 4 cups of coffee. No, it's like 12 cups of coffee.
4 cups of coffee per day?
Yeah, and like 2 plates of rice. I bought a bunch of protein bars so that I'm not super hungry, but I don't have very much money until my fucking check comes in.
And then you'll still not have very much money.
Yeah, I'll have maybe $100 to try and buy food.
That's not too bad.
For 4 people.
That's not so great.
Yeah.
I mean, I just spent $100 on food for 3 people.
That's, not so bad since one of them's very tiny.
Yeah, she eats like an adult, though.
I don't know, man.
Like, what I get? I got some chimichangas, some frozen chicken, some orange chicken, fuckload of cereal because it was on sale.
I also have to be very careful with what I purchase.
Bunch of eggs, some vegetables.
Because I can't eat like anything.
Like anything, because you're allergic to everything.
Yep.
Including air.
Pretty much started breaking out in a rash today. I'm fairly certain it was because of the air. I'm ready to die. So, you know, there's that. At least this not eating is accelerating the process.
Right
That's
on.
real cool.
Fun.
Yeah,
All right,
so it's, you know, real good.
you want to just...
I can feel my stomach eat itself, and I only know that it's eating itself is because I'm still pooping.
Perfect.
Not currently, but, you know.
No, all the time.
Literally right now.
We can never see below your waist because you just have a bucket strapped to your butt.
I'm continuously pooping back and forth.
Ew.
Yeah, in and out of my butt.
Nope. Didn't. Nope. Mm-mm.
5,
Verizon and Apple continue to lobby against your right to repair.
This was submitted by Mavia to our technology.
So, we talked about this previously about different states trying to push for legislation regarding the right to repair. And what that is like if you go to somebody who is not technically certified, who is not approved by Apple to repair your device, two things happen. One, it voids your warranty. And two, you're not actually getting actual product that is made for your phone. You are getting third-party discount made to function for your phone. And that is because Apple and Verizon and several of the other companies are trying to prevent you from being able to repair your device unless you go explicitly through them and through their offices and pay their premiums.
Yeah, which is complete bullshit, really.
Well, one thing is they make it cost so much is that it basically becomes to a point where you might as well buy the new device, which is largely what they want. Two, it completely hurts small businesses because there is a large amount of availability for small repair businesses. And three, it's just fucking dicks.
Yeah, it really is dicks. I really wish people would stop being dicks.
They've already shut it down in several states because they've just spent shitloads of money lobbying against that ever going through. Going so far as to say that if a state were to allow the right to repair, it would become a mecca for hackers and other bad actors.
It would be a mecca. Oh my god!
A mecca for hackers.
I'm in love. That's a fantastic fucking. I love that term.
That said, it is currently being fought for in Washington, and Washington doesn't normally give a fuck, so...
Yeah, they usually just...
They do whatever they want.
You have money? Cool, give it to us, and then we'll agree with you.
Well, and in this case, like, there's a larger call for the right to repair, especially, we talked about it recently, Apple throttling their older devices to make sure that they maintain the device's integrity, in which also it makes your phone slower and you get angry with it, and then you want to buy the new one because it seems so much faster, because they purposely slowed down your old one because they're dicks.
But, you know, that's illegal in most places around the world except for America.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, the places where it is illegal, they're saying that, well, you know, it's not that we are building the devices to fail. We are changing the devices to where they are no longer optimized so they will last longer.
That still sounds like butts.
It's pretty big butts, and not the good kind.
But, yeah, and I cannot lie, it's some pretty big butt.
It's some pretty big butt. So, good luck, Washington.
Yeah. I wish you the best of luck because, I wish you the best of luck in our favor because that's still pretty buttholes.
4,
Leaked government report. Every Brexit option will hurt the United Kingdom.
This is submitted by your Urinamos to Our World News.
So, recently, out of the Department of Exiting the European Union, the DEEU, which is an actual fucking department created because of the Brexit vote, a report was leaked out of that department that showed all of the possibilities for how to actually execute Brexit. And none of them are good. Although, so, one very funny part is that they were contacted and asked, you know, would you like to comment on this? And the DEEU said that they had not made the report public, quote, because it's embarrassing.
Well, yeah.
You know, you're not wrong. The other thing is it's not nearly as bad as, like, it immediately sounds. The most optimistic model would see the British economy grow 2% slower. Not have a...
It's too big, that thing. No,
Not
says it's too small.
Not have a decline, just it wouldn't grow as quickly by 2%, which honestly, in the grand scale of things, is not that bad, but obviously anything that doesn't maintain the status quo and surpass it is considered undesirable.
Bad.
Yeah, bad.
It was the worst trade deal to ever.
No, Nathan, that's the trade deal that we're not part of anymore, called the Trans-Pacific Partnership.
The one that everybody else is a part of, yeah.
Yeah, the other 11 countries.
Yeah, literally, we were the only ones that backed out.
Well, I mean, initially the controversy around the TPP was that it was like a document that was like bigger than my head. And so even trying to look at the TPP, even people who were trained in that section of law could not figure out what the fuck it did. Which is why there are so many people that were opposed to it, because they're like, yeah, that's how fucking politicians keep on sneaking things into law. Like, it's also how stuff gets like snuck into like the budget bill. They just inflate it so fat, and then they're like, hey, this is important, so you have to pass it. And then you find out that they banned babies or something like that.
That wouldn't be that bad.
So there's a lot of skepticism around the Trans-Pacific Partnership. And then once Donald Trump took office as the President of the United States, he said, I don't want to be part of the Trans-Pacific Partnership, or this is the worst trade deal in history. It's terrible. And so he pulled out of the TPP. And then just, a week or two ago, Canada said, hey, guys, you want to do it anyway? And they were like, yeah, sure, fuck the United States. And so it's going forward without us. Neat.
That's cool. They get their thing. We get left out, so there's that.
Sure. I don't know. I still don't think that people even still today know truly what the TPP is fully going to do.
Let me tell you what the TPP is fully going to do. I can't actually. I don't know.
Wipe your ass after you finish pooping continuously forever?
Back and forth, yes. Continuously back and forth. It's in and out, constantly.
So, either way, Brexit is... You know how there's a whole bunch of people that are like, Trump, and then Trump got into office, they're like, ooh, regret. And, there's a whole bunch of people that are like, Brexit, ooh, regret.
Yeah.
Not that I wanted Clinton either. I didn't like either of our options. They both sucked.
That's why I voted third party.
But on that same front, it was interesting because the Brexit vote was like, do we want to do something really drastic that could completely fuck us over, or just have things the way they are? Fuck it, drastic, tip the boat over, and now everyone's like, ooh, the boat's upside down.
Yeah, you can't quite tip it over without it going upside down.
Fuck.
At least when it's upside down, you can still hang your head on the inside.
I suppose.
Get a little bit of air
for a little while.
Yeah.
Drug firms shipped 20.8 million pain pills to a West Virginia town with 2,900 people.
This was submitted by Know What Happened Was to our news.
Oh, well, tell me, what happened was... What happened, Nathan?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, okay. So, as part of...
I know what happened. I just can't tell you that.
Oh, okay. Very well.
Top secret.
Acceptable.
If you really want to know, just ask Post Malone.
Right, okay. Post Malone. Got it. Who's Post Malone?
He's the guy who's like, I've been popping pillies and fucking hoes. I just feel like a rock star. I don't remember the words.
Okay. Either way, so the opioid crisis, which we haven't talked about too terribly much, but is a very widespread problem in the United States. Painkillers, mostly like oxycodone and oxycontin. That's the two, right? No, hydrocodone and oxycontin.
Yeah, you were real close.
I was mixing them together. Hydrocodone and oxycontin.
You don't want to mix those, Michael.
No, probably not. I don't. Is it bad? What happens?
Well, a lot of people do, and they have a real fun time. That being said, you still don't want to mix them.
They have a real fun time for a real short time, and then there are no more fun times?
No, it depends on how long you take and how often you take them.
All right. Well, in any case, two companies supplied a total of 20.8 million painkillers to a Southwest Virginian town with 2,900 people. That's a lot. Also, this is an ongoing concern because West Virginia in 2017 had the highest number of opioid overdoses in the United States with 866, something like that. Like, way too fucking many?
Oh, yeah, that is way too fucking many.
And so they're being investigated now because they're like, even with the crisis going on, That's a fucking lot.
Yeah, they should really start looking into that.
Like, a lot. So, they are... currently, we have no information as to why. I mean, the problem isn't just that Big Pharma is pushing out these painkillers.
They're
also
pushing legal meth and heroin, whatever.
Well, and also, I mean, you know, it also comes down to that a lot of pharmacists are just prescribing them because they are available and easy. And, you know, we've also had some reports come out of pretty sizable kickbacks for these pharmacists, which means they're essentially working commission for every painkiller they prescribe.
Literally drug dealers, but not like the good drug dealers. They're like the bad drug dealers.
Yeah, they're not.
Which they're supposed to be the good drug dealers,
right? No, yeah, exactly. They're not the drug dealers that'll be like, "Yo, son, I got you for the next 10 years." They're like, "Hey, buy these. Awesome.
I got you for the next 10 years. What kind of drug dealers are you meeting?"
I don't know.
No, I'm talking about like drug dealers that are like, "Yo, I understand you don't have money. Just give me a bunch of your Walmart gift cards from Christmas, and I don't care."
Beautiful. And in case these ones, though, they just end up resulting you being dead.
Yeah, they're like, yo, here's some fucking drugs, and then they're actually cut with fentanyl or whatever.
Well, and also not even beyond that, they're just like, you know, why don't you just take like 2 every 4 hours?
You want to be high constantly? Awesome.
For the next year.
And then, when you're off of them, don't go break a leg.
Wink.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But marijuana's the problem, Michael.
It is worse than heroin, Nathan. It is the devil's lettuce.
I'm perfectly fine with going to hell then.
Yeah.
That is a nice salad. I will tell you that.
2.
Trump administration declines to enact new Russian sanctions.
Oh, it was submitted by Politics Moderator Bot to our politics.
Yeah, and that's a link that's going to take you to like 40 other links because everyone and their mom was like, "Oh my God, I can put Trump and Russia in the same headline.
Yay, Trump, Russia!
That gets me all the clicks." Anyway, so beyond that, what this is, we talked about it previously about how the Trump administration had missed a deadline in regards to signing particular paperwork on the Russian sanctions that were going to be moving forward. There were some already put in place on North Korea, and I believe the other one was Syria. And then there were supposed to be new ones imposed on Russia, as well as a blacklist that was generated for Russian rich people. They have a special word for it, but I forgot what it is. Well, the blacklist, also known now as the Putin list, came out a few hours before its deadline. And it basically just named a bunch of people who had either large financial or large political ties to Putin and could have been involved with the entire shit with the 2016 presidential election. And so that's already out, and that list is there, and Russia's not too psyched about it. But the other thing that was... Oligarchs, thanks, Chadwick. The other thing that was supposed to happen is that Whoa, my brain just stopped. The executive branch, the State Department, Donald Trump's administration was supposed to impose new sanctions on Russia, in which they have declined to do so. Now, this was a particularly controversial move because Congress, it was something like 480. I can't remember the actual number of members in Congress, but there was like a million yes votes and 5 no votes, which is an unprecedented percentage of Congress.
Everyone was for setting these sanctions.
Yeah, Congress was just like, no, bad Russia, bad. Now, the thing that's important to point out here, Russia already has pretty severe sanctions on them. These were supposed to be more new sanctions. The old sanctions, the ones previously set on them, are already there. They are there, have been there, and are still there. The Trump administration is not rolling back previous sanctions. They are just simply not imposing new ones. When asked why they did not decide to impose new sanctions on Russia, they explained that the threat of sanctions was strong enough to prevent the bad actors from taking the actions that they would take otherwise. The threat of punishment has been enough to deter people from doing the things you would be punishing.
Yeah, but that's Russia. Russia doesn't give a fuck about threats.
Oh, Russia doesn't give a fuck about sanctions really either, besides it makes them look like bad guys.
Then why not do it?
Because I don't know, Nathan. I don't know. Because Donald Trump...
You're not punishing them when you do this.
Well, I mean, Trump...
When you show them that even if they don't give a fuck about sanctions, if you show them that you're not doing anything about something when something's bad that they're doing is happening, then they're just going to keep doing it. It's just like a child. It's just psychology.
Well, I think part of it is that Trump is a businessman, and he's a businessman first and a politician second. And if he sees a way for the United States without losing an advantage on a military scale to benefit on an economic scale, that is the direction he will take. Whatever reduces the United States debt and increases the money flowing through our country is the immediate direction that Donald Trump is going to want to take.
Buying political means is definitely a way to fund our economy.
So, I don't know. Like, the sanctions that are on them are already pretty harsh. We don't know what the new ones would have been. So, Michael Whiting in the chat room says, do you think Trump has gotten away with enough shit where there is no changing of his mind frame? I don't think there was a point where you could change his mind anyway. Trump is Trump. Yeah, Trump's going to do whatever the fuck he wants.
He's been that way for probably decades.
Like, the only time you can change Trump's mind is if it will, one, make him look extremely bad because he does care very much about his image, or two, if it would be a severe detriment to the economy in one way or another.
I was going to say, yeah, if he couldn't line his pockets, then that would be something.
If it doesn't generate money, and or if it doesn't make him look good, those are the things that are important to him. So,
incredibly vain individual.
Yeah, but I think we knew that even before he was president.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Like, he's always been a very pompous person.
Yeah, I guess that's what attracts people to him. He can talk in a way that most people who, I don't know, he's slick. Right?
It's not really even that he's slick. Like, what it truly was is that, one, he had the best opponent he could hope for in Hillary Clinton, because Hillary Clinton is a star maker. She'll make you a star because everyone fucking hates her. Like, pretty clearly, if Bernie Sanders would have been the Democratic candidate, he probably would have blown Donald Trump away. But Hillary Clinton bought the Democratic nomination for herself.
It's amazing how large Bernie Sanders' campaign was with almost no backing from the Democratic Party.
Yeah. Now, but the other thing is in Hillary Clinton, people saw the status quo. They saw business as usual, politicians as usual. And also, she's fucking Hillary Clinton. So, and everyone looked at Donald Trump, and Donald Trump was like, I'm not a politician, at least not a very good one, and I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. And everyone was like, yeah, sure, that guy.
Yeah.
That guy. Because he's not what we've been dealing with for like 50 years. I want to see something different. We're seeing something different. Whether you think it's good or not, that's up to you, and I'll let you decide that, but... Oh my God!
Hold on. I bet you're absolutely wrong.
Whiting in the chat room says no. She's fucking Bill Clinton, silly.
And I bet you she's wrong, or he's wrong. I bet you no one is fucking Bill Clinton except for the line of hookers that he has going out the door.
Oh man, that was funny. So, and Chadwick says we voted for a wrecking ball. We got a wrecking ball. That's what people wanted, and I mean. The only concern that I have, like... It's
just really unfortunate that people want to vote for destruction.
Well, they didn't think it was destruction, and we haven't quite destroyed anything. Things are just significantly different and not going...
A legacy, Michael.
A legacy of what?
Obama's legacy, Michael.
Obama's legacy was fighting to do anything.
he still had accomplishments.
That's true. He did have very legitimate accomplishments. I am going to a lesbian wedding later this year, and I am very excited about it, and that is only possible because Obama made gay marriage legal across the country. So.
Oh, man.
Are you okay?
I'm just done with politics, and it's only been like a year. It's been the most political draining piece of garbage ever.
Well, we still have to do the show.
Yeah, that's why we're changing it.
Are we?
About my cat.
Right, it's all about your cat.
Yeah, it's about Alphonse. We're going to strap a GoPro to him, and we're going to just stream that footage for a bit, and then we're going to review what my cat did that day.
Perfect. Which was lick his balls. Oh, those are gone.
He still has balls. Castration is very awesome nowadays. They just cut into it. They snip the little bit that connects the tubes together, and then they don't even sew it back up. They just put a bunch of fucking powder on it, and then it heals itself. Except when your vet fucks the fuck up and makes it to where your cat can't fucking walk properly because his balls have been inflamed, because they have an infection, because he didn't put enough goddamn powder on his ball sack.
Chadwick says we might get amnesty under Trump. That'll be fucking interesting. Amnesty for who or what? Or what? Like, who's getting amnesty, I guess is my question. Like, because, I mean...
Is it amnesty in general?
I guess. I don't know, unless I'm missing context somewhere. Because amnesty is just pardoning someone of their crimes, as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean... I don't know. Who even needs amnesty? Like Snowden? But I mean, even
Trump himself.
I was say, but even Obama didn't pardon Snowden, and for the reason of, well, you ran away, fucker, and you didn't come back when we told you to come back. So no. He means full citizenship for 1.8 million Dreamers and some of their family. Sure. We'll see. I don't know. Everything's in the air right now, especially because when it comes to Trump, nobody can really tell what he's going to do.
Because he does what he wants more than half the time. The other half the time, people are holding him back because it's an incredibly fucking bad idea.
Yes.
1.
Tom Hanks to play Mr. Rogers in You Are My Friend.
That was submitted by Indigo 6 Alpha to our movies.
Could they have picked a more perfect casting?
For Mr. Rogers, Jim Carrey's pretty woke. He's a real nice guy.
Yeah, I don't think Jim Carrey can do the soft speak that Mr. Rogers did, and I think Tom Hanks can.
I absolutely disagree with you. I fully believe that. Have you watched any actual hard to watch interviews for him? Not hard to watch, hard to find, but serious interviews with him?
No.
He's so fucking soft spoken in some areas.
Chadwick says,
"Ugh,
no." What's wrong with Tom Hanks playing Mr. Rogers, or do you just not want a biopic on Mr. Rogers?
No, he just doesn't like Tom Hanks.
Oh, why not? What's wrong with Tom Hanks?
Because Tom Hanks is incredibly Democrat right now.
What does that have to do with a movie?
Exactly. Politics. Politics are in everything.
What was Mr. Rogers' political affiliation?
I don't give a fuck. That's what.
You don't?
Because this is about Tom Hanks.
Is it?
Yeah, because Mr. Rogers didn't run around talking about his politics anywhere. Meanwhile, Tom Hanks is running around with his full politics out his pants.
Is he?
Yeah.
I've not kept up on Tom Hanks.
He was fucking great in a lot of movies. What's your favorite Tom Hanks movie? Go.
My favorite Tom Hanks movie? Toy Story.
Pretty good. Very solid. I think mine's Terminal.
Oh, Chadwick says he thinks Tom Hanks is fine. He thinks Jim Carrey is a bad choice.
Oh. Nah, man, Jim Carrey's amazing. Jim Carrey's good in literally anything.
Let's see. According to Google, there isn't any indication on whether Mr. Rogers what he was affiliated with.
Ooh. Whiting has a good one. He says best Tom Hanks movie is Big.
I don't know. I'd have to look at Tom Hanks movies. I don't even...
That's really good.
Like, IMDb, Tom Hanks. Like, I need to take a look at what his movies actually are, because I'm terrible with movies.
I still really like fucking The Terminal, because it's just a good movie about a good based on true events movie. Like,
Catch Me If You Can is really good. I love that movie.
I feel for Krakosia, even though Krakosia doesn't exist.
Saving Private Ryan's really good. Catch Me If You Can is really good.
So, that being said, what's your favorite live-action Tom Hanks movie, then?
Well, I just named 2 live-action movies of his.
Right, but I'm forcing it down into one. Saving Private Ryan's on this list. God damn, Chadwick, that's a good one.
What did he...
Da Vinci Code, my sister says. I only watched the second Da Vinci Code, and I barely watched it because I was making out the entire time, so I couldn't tell you.
The Green Mile is really good, too.
Oh, I forgot he was in that.
He's... God damn it, Nathan. He's one of the main characters.
Yeah, I know, but it's not like I've watched The Green Mile anytime recently.
That's fair. Man, I have not...
You know who else was in that? I believe Michael Clark Douglas. That guy's dead. Or Michael Clark Duncan?
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Clark Duncan.
That guy's dead, and he was in one of my favorite childhood movies.
Which was?
See Spot Run.
Okay. If we're going live action, probably Catch Me If You Can.
Sure, that's a pretty good one.
I enjoy that movie a lot. I do not think it is the best movie he's made, but it is probably my favorite live action movie he's made.
I'm gonna double down on The Terminal. Chadwick says his is Apollo 13. That's really good. Yeah. Yeah, no, Tom Hanks. A lot of great movies. A lot of great stuff.
Well, he's about to probably have another great movie.
You are my friend. That's exciting.
Thanks, Nathan.
I know, I wasn't talking to you.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
Nathan, what'd you care about in the last 24 hours?
Monsters.
What?
Hunting monsters.
Hunting monsters. I take it Monster Hunter is fun.
It's so good. It is literally Monster Hunter, but made 137% better. They've made that game so much better.
Wait, what was that percentage?
137.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah. It's really good. I'm happy with literally all of the things that they've done with the series. This is literally the best Monster Hunter game.
Yeah, it's one of those 4 games that I want to buy.
Mm-hmm. That being said, I can't get enough of playing it, and I'm pretty sure when I'm done, I'm going to go downstairs and play it while listening to the Hunter x Hunter intro, because hunting is... Well, actually, I'm going to listen to Hunting for Your Dream by Galneris, which is the ending to one of the Hunter x Hunter series. But, you know, I'm hunting for my dream, so I have to.
Yeah, I am probably going to wait till October when it comes to PC.
Okay, fine. Not play with me. Whatever.
Yeah, fine. Whatever.
Yo, so I have a squad in, and those are like guilds, right? I have a squad in Monster Hunter. I made my character look like, my character's name is Josuke H, because I found out you could have a pompadour, so I made a blue pompadour dude who kind of resembles Josuke Higashikata from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Season 4, Diamond is Unbreakable. And so I named my guild, or my squad as it's called, Stardust Crusaders, after the 3rd JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series. And in it, all of my squad members, all of our cats, are named and made to look like their cats in real life.
Fun.
It's awesome. I love running around with Alphonse. Well, I guess Josuke runs around with Alphonse, but whatever.
There's 2 things I cared about in the last 24 hours. One is the end of root canals. Stem cell fillings trigger teeth to repair themselves.
Nice.
That's really cool. I love stem cell research. I wish people were not so adverse to it, and I'd like to see what it can do. Also,
They're taking fetuses and taking out their spinal juice and just sucking it up.
That is so far from the truth, but I also understand that is some of the narrative that has been perpetuated around. Also, I hate dental work, so anything that makes dental work easier and less painful is awesome.
He's lying. He's just the Kota Ibushi, Mark. You're not wrong.
So, yeah.
So, I mean, that's great. I haven't had a root canal, but I need to get my fucking wisdom teeth taken out since they're severely impacted.
Yeah,
so
I keep on hoping that thing that we went to, the free dental thing, will show up again.
Yeah, me too.
Because I would totally go again.
Actually, check at UAA too, because they'll oftentimes do that as well.
Like, that was totally worth it.
Like, honestly, check out UAA as well, because their dental program will totally allow it, as long as you don't give a fuck that students are having their fingers in your mouth.
Fingers in the mouth. The other thing I cared about is that Final Fantasy Dissidia NT came out today. Well,
I need it. It looks so cool.
And I want to play it so bad, but one, it's only available on PlayStation 4.
All his butthole.
Which I have PlayStation 4, but I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore, so I'd also have to pay to be able to play it online, and that sucks. But so instead, I'm going.
I don't have PlayStation Plus, and I'm able to play Monster Hunter online.
Really? Huh. Yeah. I'll have to do some looking into that.
Because I don't have it, and I've been playing with both Brendan and Bryce and Vivi. So.
Huh. Neat. Okay, I'll have to do some looking. Otherwise, the other thing is that
which members in my squad, by the way, squad up, guys.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try and tide myself over because they released a mobile game to go along with it. It's a gacha game, but regardless, it's called Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Omnia, and I'm gonna play that and be sad that it's not the real one.
They have all these weird names for the mobiles.
They have
like
the weird
Opera Omnia, Brave Exvius.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, let's get out of here. You ready to go?
Keeper, yeah.
Cool. Everybody, if you would like to support this show, go to patreon.com/dailyinternet. Once again, that is patreon.com/dailyinternet. We would appreciate it greatly. Those funds help us to go to upgrading our equipment, such as my microphone, Nathan's microphone, my computer, soon to be Nathan's computer, because that has to happen. Yeah, needs to happen. Bad. Otherwise, follow and share us on social media, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, Instagram, all of those at iReaditCast. Download the show with you to go, iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play. And, yeah, that's it. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm done, Nathan. I'm done. We'll be back tomorrow, everybody. That's your 422nd dose of the Internet. I am Michael Schwahn.
And I'm Nathan Wood.
And please remember, everybody.
You make me sad.
Don't get eliminated!
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.